Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Sky FPV 1.67. Shames 1 lap in 23.69. Sky FPV 1 lap in 29.42. Shames 2 laps in 45.7. Sky FPV 2 laps in 53.72. 60 seconds remaining. King 2 laps in 52.49. Shames 3 laps in 68.43. Sky FPV 3 laps in 78.28. "30 seconds remaining. King 3 laps in 82.93. Sky FPV 4 laps in 101.62. Shames 4 laps in 96.72. 10 seconds remaining. King finished 4 laps in 112.24. Please land. Finish your lap and then land. Shames finished 4 laps in 101.55. Please land. Sky FPV finished 4 laps in 102.16. Please land. Race over. Next up, round 8 time trial 6, with Amari on R1, Alex FPV on R3, Potato on Z6, a drone on R8. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
This heat is our top 4 qualifiers.
PV 6.81.
Absolutely sending here. Like Alex got that hole shot at 6.81. But he is all over the back of Amari's quad, it looks like. Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh, and Amari goes down.
Alex FPV 1 lap in 21.34.
Absolutely going.
1 lap in 22.
Adron was there with him too, but Adron has a bobble, and now he's playing catch up. Let's see how far Adron and Potato are off. So Adron's chasing down Potato right now.
Alex FPV 2 laps in 44.47. Potato 2 laps in 44.84. Adron 2 laps in 47.77.
Yeah, so Potato's actually putting up some really consistent nice laps here. 22.6, 22.2. Alex FPV now coming across
Alex FPV 3 laps
with a 20.9. So a 21.3, 23.1, and a 20.9.
7.56. Adron 3 laps in 72.42. 30 seconds remaining. Alex FPV 4 laps in 86.92. Potato 4 laps in 89.53. Adron 4 laps in 95.44. 10 seconds remaining. Alex FPV 4 laps in 87.6. Finish your lap and then land. Adron finished 4 laps in 95.16. Please land. Alex FPV finished 4 laps in 88.77. Please land.
All right, now we're rolling into the next round here. So we are looking for... One sec.
Race over.
Live stream, I'm working on getting you back up too. One moment. Window capture. No. So we're looking for KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy. KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy on the line. So KB on race band 1, Rocker Guy on race band 6, Sturmy on race band 8.
Next up, round 9 time trial 1 with KB.
When she stops talking, we're going to send this one.
R6.
So we got KB versus Rocker Guy, two of the top DRL sim pilots that you have ever seen fly in this heat, up against our one and only Sturmy all the way from Sedona, Arizona. So pilots, arm them up. We're going live on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Stormy 7.25. KB 1 lap in 31.09. "60 seconds remaining. KB 2 laps in 58.08. "30 seconds remaining. "10 seconds remaining. KB 3 laps in 104.12. Finish your lap and then land. KB finished 4 laps in 129.62. Please land. Race over.
All right, so yeah, now we're looking for free on race band 1, Casardo on race band 6, and Sidewinder on race band 8. How is it going? Live stream. This time of night is what drone racing was made for. It is so absolutely beautiful outside, and the racing is just off the chain, for a lack of better expression. I know that was pretty much the worst I could have done, but this is incredible. So that last heat we had KB and Rocker Guy, two that you know from the DRL sim. This heat we've got Free, who was a top 12 finalist this year in the DRL sim tryouts. KB that we just saw was a top 6 finalist, a finalist. Yeah, so a lot of fast dudes here that you know from the drone racing community. Throwing hands, as we like to say, right here in Moberly, Missouri. So the lights are fully in effect now, and it is glorious. We out here having a good time. So what are you guys up to in the live stream? Be sure and drop us a line. Share this on your favorite platform. And, yeah, we'll see you at the next one, hopefully. Looking at the chat, Mookie says, yo, chat. Laws FPV retracted a message. Okay. Jack R says, hey, Who traveled the furthest? That's a good question. Anybody have any guesses or idea of who traveled the furthest to get here? Sturmy? Yeah, Sturmy definitely did. Sturmy's from Sedona, Arizona. All right. How are we doing down there? Casey, how's your video? Okay. Nice. All right, my dudes. Let's arm the quad. What's that? Any objections? All right, here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
Laws FPV says, let's go Cleveland. Bumper Likens gives us the
Whole shot Sardo 8.47.
rock and roll hand signal thingy. But we are off. We're racing. Here we go. Looks like Casardo got the whole shot. Free runs into some trouble, and Sidewinder is still on the ground, unfortunately. Oh, dead battery. Oh. So Casardo's got the track to himself. Let's full screen this sucker and ride along. Here we go. No pressure. Oh, yeah. There's nothing like racing under stadium lights. Casey's still working on remembering this track. That section that he was just in is probably the hardest to remember. Nice dive gate line there. Super clean around this flag. We're going to see a little dunkaroo, as they call it. The blunk. And then this is the Radio Master Watchtower up, over, and through. That was brought to us by NM Grower, the greatest track designer that I have ever met. Absolutely an inspiration. I showed him my ideas for this track, and he said, these are a few things we can do to make it better. I am as biased as you can get, but I think it turned out great. Can't wait to see what finals racing is like tomorrow. This is just qualifying now. Casardo's currently the bubble man. He is number 16. He will make the top 16 bracket as it stands, but I'm sure he would like to get some better laps there to secure that. And these are pretty good laps. These are going to put him in good position. So let's see if he can get another solid lap here. Maybe get down in the 25s. We'll do him some good. But we're about to find out. Oh, yeah. Oh, too many words. So we reshuffled the heats earlier tonight. The first chunk of qualifying we did with pilots spread out evenly through the heats. Then we were getting a lot of requests because guys I guess they got bored with qualifying and they wanted to do some heads-up racing. So they wanted to be in heats against all their BOIs, their boys. And so we reshuffled the heats based on qualifying. So everyone is racing against pilots of similar skill level, and they're going to have to make a decision whether or not they're going to race or they're going to try to qualify, because the two might end up being mutually exclusive if you face plant one of your buddies. So checking out this next heat.
With Debits on R1, Rafflecopter on R6, Daikon on R8.
Oh, yeah. So we're looking for Debits on race band 1, Rafflecopter on race band 6, and Daikon on race band 8. Let's go ahead and get them out there on the line. Get ready to go, go, go. I'm going to make sure my batteries are ready. I think it might be in the next heat. As you can see, we got pilots heading to the line. I see Daikon there on the left. Debits. And now Rafflecopter putting the quad on the line. Oh, boy. The Bits and I earlier were working on zip tying a webcam to the fence, and we just kind of like guesstimated on where we were sticking it. And look at that perfect shot of those quads on the launch table. So shout out to the Bits for being the man out here. But pilots, how are we doing? We're doing a little reboot on Rafflecopter. All right. Pilots, any verbal objections? All right, let's arm them up and go on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
This track does feature the lovely Crazy Start. It's coined by the Houston guys, so let's see who's going to get the whole shot. Oh!
Whole shot to Bits 8.31.
The Bits takes it with an 8.3, but Rafflecopter was right on him with an 8.5, just 0.2 of a second behind. He hits the ground, though, so they're going to spread out a little bit. Looks like he might have lost a UFL connection on that little bump because his video now has got a little fuzzy, but they are still going. Looks like the Bits is still out in front to the Dunkaroo. No, he's not in front. I see a quad in front of him, probably Daikon, through the Radio Master Watchtower. And yeah, Daikon's going to take the lead on this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these pilots are going for it. They, there's not just qualifying times, but there's pride on the line here. These guys want to beat each other. The Bits currently the leader qualifying wise in this heat, and it looks like maybe he is also leading this heat as well. So let's see. Yeah, he is in the ladder to the dive, so he's about a gate and a half ahead of Daikon at the moment. But no one can get comfortable here because there's a lot of track left. We're racing with a clock, so they can do as many laps as they can complete in 2 minutes, and then they can finish the lap they're on when 2 minutes expires. So we got the battery to do it because we are spec racing, and these guys are absolutely going for it. The Bits would like to better his qualifying time of a 104.
10 seconds remaining. To Bits 4 laps in 105.68.
Oh. The Bits does get his fastest lap of the event, but he goes down at the beginning of that lap. But he got a 24.97, parks it right in the net.
Finished 3 laps in 122.83. Please land.
There you go, Rafflecopter. Now, Rafflecopter, did it miss one of your laps, or did you have a really long lap on one of them? You have a... I might go back and watch it. Let's see here. Let's do a look replay. Let's get the next heat up here.
Time trial 4, with lead fingers on Z1, Manny himself on R3, Tiger on Z6, Imperious on R8.
A little bit of administration here with the channel situation. There we go. Ignore this one. This lady is telling lies. But lead fingers, Manny himself, Tiger, and Imperious are in this heat. And right now we're going to go back and watch this rerun, replay of the previous heat and see if it missed a lap for Rafflecopter in here. He did have some bad video, so it would make sense if it did miss a lap. But it's beautiful just how easy it is with FPV Trackside to add a lap. So we're going to pause it when he goes through the gate and pause. That's going to be close enough because it's looking for a 3-lap time. Then we're going to add a lap.
Finished 4 laps in 122.83.
There it is. Cool. All right, looking for lead fingers. Manny himself, Tiger, and Imperious, please. Yep. So we have the clock. So you can absolutely, we encourage you to try to get that 5th lap. you've got the battery for it, so you might as well try to finish it. And then additionally, if you do better your time on that 5th lap, then it counts. So, just race it like normal. It's part of the competition, so you don't have to worry about, obviously don't try to midair somebody, but if you do, it's not like you're going to get in trouble. A little different than the Street League thing because they're doing just the first 4 laps, so the 5th lap would have been practice, and therefore, had you mid-aired someone who was competing on a practice, if you were on a practice lap and they were competing and you mid-aired them, there would be like consequences, right? But this is just a little bit different because the entire 2 minutes finish your lap is part of the competition. So take that 5th lap or 6th lap, as we saw from some of the fast boys earlier. They were able to get 6 laps in on this track, which was absolutely awesome to watch. So just a reminder, we got the spectator TV over here. If you want to come give it a gander, it's super fun watching these heats 4 up. I encourage you, especially now that the sun is down and it feels nice outside. Leadfingers is out here. He says he's ready. He's giving Knuckles to free. So I think that means he wants to go fast. Let's see, who are we waiting on? We got Imperious. There's Manny. How about Tiger? Any word from Tiger? Is he in the tent? No, who had that light? Oh, Nitro Toker. And he left. And this is the only one I brought. Yeah. Is there anything else? You're about to light it up. It's about to look like a disco rave in there. Everyone just plugs their LEDs in from their quads. Oh, chat. The chat's going. The sunset is fire, says Bumper Likens. Is this right now? Yes, Mr. Rick James, 83. Is that what it is? I think that's what the username is. Rick JMS. It's like maybe he's a fan. I don't know. Are you guys ready? All right, arm them up on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
We're sure Bumper's out here watching his fellow Colorado boys tearing it up in this race, making a statement. So,
Whole shot Imperious 6.84.
Oh yeah, Imperious out there with the whole shot. Let's see where they're lining up here. Yep. Oh, Leadfingers. Now that we're getting good resolution on this TV, the HT0 looks so saucy. Oh man.
Leadfingers 1 lap in 20.11.
Oh man. Okay.
Manny himself
Disqualifying that lap, so you'll be okay. Yep, it's good. You're fine. Here's your real lap.
Leadfingers 1 lap in 34.65.
A handful of people have missed that watchtower today. It's always a struggle to learn a new track.
Imperious 2 laps in 49.12. 60 seconds remaining. Manny himself 2 laps in 53.56. Leadfingers 2 laps in 60.89.
So Imperious definitely out here on this one, hitting the Dunkaroo, then into the Radio Master Watchtower. Blunk, here we go. Coming across on this next lap. Puts up a 24.31. Imperious is going here. Not sure. It's not going to be... He's going to have to do like a low 22 maybe to improve his time on this run. But it's not out of the question. Let's see. That was a really tight Dunkaroo into the Watchtower. Coming across. Oh! So that was his fastest lap of the event for Imperious with a 22.6, bouncing through the finish line. That did give him a PB of 96 flat. So he moves into 6th place. Imperious is not messing around here. He wants to prove that he is a fast boy after the big W last night. I mean, what else do you have to prove other than that? But he wants to He wants to show Amari that there's other boys out here that can do some spec racing every now and again. That was clean. 22.6, and that was legit. He did not miss that gate. He was clean through it. That was beautiful.
Race over.
All right.
Next up, round 9, time trial 5.
All right, our heat. Nightwing, Sky, and King.
PV on R6, King on R8.
So once again, I'm flying this time, so you get to see my goofy face under these goggles for the whole shot. If you look on the screen, my quad is the far right one with the blue LEDs and the orange props. So root me on. Oh, is it really? Is it mirrored? Huh. That's... Am I right? Like it's toward the tent? No, the pilot tent. That's all right. Oh, did I say left? Oh, that's hilarious. All right, yeah, we're going to send it. Here we go. You know, there's this funny thing about the left and the right, and I got them mixed up. All right, so we're going to get Nightwing in this one, guys. He made it back. He put some real hustle into it, so let's honor that. But, yeah. Yeah, my quad is now the second quad from the right with the orange props and the blue lights. All right, here we go. Nightwing, you good?
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot shame 7.22. Shames 1 lap in 23.34. Sky FPV 1 lap in 23.3. Nightwing 1 lap in 29.39. Shames 2 laps in 46.22. Sky FPV 2 laps in 46.71. 60 seconds remaining. Nightwing 2 laps in 56.92. Shames 3 laps in 69.47. Sky FPV 3 laps in 78.18. 30 seconds remaining. Nightwing 3 laps in 90.24. Shames 4 laps in 92.62. Sky FPV 4 laps in 101.38. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Shames finished 4 laps in 92, please land.
All right, what a heat.
Sky FPV finished
Had
4
some
laps
wild
in
racing early on in that heat with
102.27.
Sky.
Please land.
And then, man, that was some fun racing. Had a couple bobbles in there, but let's see, I'd put up a 23, 22.8, 23.2, 23.1, 22.7. So good racing, Sky. That was awesome. Sky with his fastest heat, or his fastest lap of the race with a 23.2. So good racing there. All pilots. Oh yeah.
Race over.
I'm gonna go ahead and call out this next run and then go grab my quadcopter.
Next up, round 9 time trial 6, with Amari on R1, Alex FPV on R3, Potato on R6, a drone on R8. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Stand down and disarm. Race start cancelled.
All right, we got the pause call, so let me know when you guys are ready. But this is the race for the TQ here. All 4 of these guys are definitely capable of taking the TQ spot. But yeah, you guys good? Okay. All right, we are gonna send it. Watch these 4. It's gonna be nuts. Casey's getting some footage. Promise not to die, Casey. Here we go. Arm them up. On the tone.
Quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
A-drone with the preload. Will it pay off? Let's see. Can he get this whole shot again? I believe he did last time, and
Whole shot Amari 6.69.
I saw someone just sneak there in front of him. A-drone did pull a little wide on the gate, but quickly got around and got it back. He is still in the hunt. 2 quads in the ladder. 4 quads through the ladder. Here we go. Into the Dunkaroo, into the Radio Master Watchtower. What is up? Getting her done. Oh, Alex with the bobble.
In 21.35. Alex FP
Amari with the bobble, so they're racing again. Right on top of each other. Looks like Amari's playing chase to Alex right now at the moment. Dunkaroo. Ooh, a little bit of contact with the gate. Amari. Alex now out in front. Alex just put up the fastest lap of the event with a 20.4.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, contact there between, I believe, Amari and Potato. Go down, but they both recover very quickly. Potato's through the Dunkaroo into the Radio Master Watchtower. Oh, they're coming for us. They heard that someone is throwing hands. And they're about to put those hands in cuffs. Look out.
30 seconds remaining. Alex FPV 4 laps in 85.42.
Oh.
Potato 4 laps in 95.18.
There was some windshield wiping going on down there.
Alex FPV 4 laps in 83.88.
And just like that, Alex FPV takes the TQ spot.
Finish your lap and then land.
I just watched it quietly.
Potato finished
Last four. 24, 20.4, 20.7, 21.1, 21.5. With the bobble on lap 1, gets the TQ with a dying battery. Holy cow, folks. This is drone racing. Looks like other folks might have gotten PBs as well. Potato with an 89.04. Is that an improvement? You guys know? A-Drone with a 90.57. And Amari with an 84.43. So these guys are locked up. Amari and Alex, honestly, are kind of out there on everybody else. But, yeah, drone racing is going down here tonight in Moberly, Missouri. Boy. All right, lots of chats here. So I'm going to work on getting this next round set up, and then we'll take a look at the chat while we're waiting on KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy. You guys are up in round number 10. KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy. So checking out the chat here, Rick Grimes. So he says, is this Freedom Spec or Street League? Sir, this is Freedom Spec. Okay, Spec. Drobot Racer says he wishes he were here. We wish you were here, Drobot. Be sure and tell your dad, Rand, that we said hi as well. Miss you guys as always. Rick, whatever his name is, Mr. 83, says, I need to get a couple of these and a prig going. You are right, sir. Spec racing is the only racing worth doing, in my opinion. Whether it's prigs or Freedom Spec, you got to get on it. Has anyone made an FPV trackside tutorial? Not sure. I'm not the person to make that because I'm just barely fumbling through it. Sean, let's see that quali leaderboard. All right, let's do that for you real quick. So we're looking for KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy. Here is the leaderboard. You can go to fpvtrackside.com and find our event in the events tab. But here is the leaderboard from the top. And looks like we got Alex FPV in the lead. He did have a fake hole shot earlier, so ignore the hole shot. Let's see if we can get rid of that, actually. Rounds. Replay. Was that one a fake hole shot? Nope, those hole shots were good. It must have been a different round. Anyway, we won't worry about it. Lap records, though. I'm looking at the 1 lap times. It looks like pretty similar here. Yeah, very little variance in these top lap times. 20.4, 20.5, 20.8, 21.6. I'm hanging out with a 22 flat. Imperious with a 22.6. Sky with a 23.2, so forth and so on. If we look at the 4 laps, doesn't change much. 83 and 84, those guys are out there. Potato with an 89 flat, 90.5, so forth and so on. We got the pilots coming in and getting situated, so let's go ahead and switch over to the live view.
Next up, round 10 time trial 1.
There we go. The
on R1.
Webcam's going to need some focusing help here tonight.
On R8.
All righty. Hope we got Sturmy running back out to the line. Give us some grace here. We just want to see good racing. Oh, yeah. As it gets later in the evenings, it's important that we get those lenses spick and span because every little bit can make it look rough. Sky is out there to get the shot, it looks like. Pilots, are you good? Any objections? All right, arm them up. Here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
As always, want to watch for this whole shot as we get these pilots up in the air. KB and Rocker Guy from the DRL Sim. Sturmy, though, takes the whole shot with a 7.25. Rocker Guy and KB are really close here, getting it done. This is, I believe, KB's first time flying Freedom Spec. This is one of Rocker Guy's first times ever flying a drone, so he got a little mixed up on this part of the track, so he's just going to go on to the next part of the track. Dive gate here.
KB 1 lap in 26.24. Sturmy 1 lap in 29.41.
Oh, Sturmy's had some bobbles in this one, and there's another one. KB is now out in front with a 26.2. That's a good lap. Oh, and just as I said that, the announcer curse strikes again, and it looks like a shredded gate might have gotten a hold of him. He could try to crash flip. That might not get him out of there. Dang. We tried to put out our best gates that we had available to us. Oh, Sturmy durability testing that rig, but he's still in it. Just put his face right in that gate. Yeah, these guys are going. Checking out the chat again. Let's see. Let's go Colorado. Bumper's definitely rooting for you, Colorado dudes. Neil Merrick, the best drone race course designer in the game, says he loves it. Thank you, man. I'm glad you love it. You gave a lot of good input. Yep, track's still giving us, we've been in the sunlight for a long time today. It starts to wear on you after a while, and maybe Sturmy's gotten a little warm here. The Arizona boy. There you go. There you go, Sturmy. Oh! He's like, why has everyone got to watch? He's up. All right. Yep, so go around to the left. Yep, there you go. Wrap around. Wrap around. Perfect. Left turn. Wrap it up. Good deal. Yeah, Solace says, no, KB, you were flying so well. Yeah, so our boys are out there watching us on the internet. They're invested. They see our friends, and we know each other from the Discords and from the the DRL Sim, man. So it's nice to see guys out there supporting each other. Yep, KB is getting there. First time flying Freedom Spec. He's doing a hell of a job. So here we go. Rocker Guy too, man. It takes a while. Some of us are 200 races deep,
Race over.
And these guys are just getting to it.
Next up, round 10 time trial 2, with Free on R1, K Sardo on R6, Sidewinder on R8.
Wakey, wakey. What is this about? Oh, fireworks. People sharing some Instagram videos. Right. We're going to share this live stream around the internets a little bit. If you would, do the same. Why not? Tune on in. We're finally finding our stride and able to pay attention to what's going on a little bit here. So, all right, this heat we're going to have Free, Casardo, and Sidewinder. These guys are battling out. Free, his PB currently is a 103.7. Casardo with a 106.8. And Sidewinder with a 100.7. So These guys are all within reach of one another. Should be some great racing here at the Freedom Spec. This is the last chance final Freedom Spec qualifier for our season. So there are points to be earned here tonight. There's a points leaderboard. Mari currently at the top, I believe. We might take a look at that here in a minute and see where everyone's standing. But good times for sure. All right. So lots of fireworks going off in the background. Nice. KB's coming off the track now, so let's give him a minute. Here's splatter guns in the background. Guys have upgraded their splatter guns with 2S lipos, so they're kind of a little wild, to say the least. But they're being kind. They're not shooting people unless they're far away. That's how you're kind with a splatter gun. Yeah, if you take a walk of shame here, you get splatter gunned. All right, my dudes. Any objections, pilots? All right. Arm them up. Listen to the lady.
Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot sidewinder 7.5. Sidewinder 1 lap in 25.69. K-Sardo 1 lap in 28.31. Free 1 lap in 36.22.
So this one here looks like we got Free definitely in the lead after the first lap. No, Sidewinder is out there. Sidewinder currently in 12th, coming along onto his third lap. So it puts up a 25 and a 24. Those are strong laps. Currently in 12th, Free.
2 laps in 57.33.
Had a bit of a slow first lap. Let's see where the second one comes in.
2 laps in 66.
A 30. Definitely not his best laps, but just getting us finding the stride here and putting up some strong racing and doing a good job here.
30 seconds remaining. Free 3 laps in 90.99. Sidewinder 4 laps.
That, my friend, was your fastest lap of the event with a 24.49. Don't let it get in your head, though. Keep it clean. Definitely going fast. Free is on one here. Let's see what this lap comes in at. This one was pretty saucy as well. There we go. A 28.12, the last one. So,
Sidewinder finished 4 laps in 99.64.
yeah, someone had a pretty gross one, huh? Sidewinder betters his time, moves up to 11th place with a 99.64. A 25, a 24, 25, 25, 24. So very consistent laps there. Does a great job to move up to 11th place.
Race over. Next up, round 10 time trial 3.
Checking back in on this live stream chat. Memento FPV Tina live. Not sure what you're saying there, but this is in fact a moment of FPV live. So should have paid attention in school more, Mr. Sean Ames. All right, pilots are out there getting gridded up. These guys are on it to bits. Rafflecopter and Daikin getting ready to throw hands. Can we say that a little more often here in drone racing? We get a hold of these things that are fun, and then we just say them way too often. Myself, highly included. I am definitely talking about myself here. Like, we're going to throw hands. What's another chat? Help us out, please. What are some other things that we could say instead of throwing hands? Drone racing needs some vocabulary help every now and again, myself included. Okay, I'm not trying to dog on anybody. I'm the worst, literally the worst. All right, Casardo coming off the track. Is anyone else on the track still? Or is it clear? How's it looking out there? Looking good. All right. Pilots, any objections? All right. Arm them up on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Daikon 7.8.
There we go. Daikon takes the whole shot. DeBits gets it a little wrong, goes for a bit of a yaw spin, but he is back up in the air and getting her done, son. Here we go into the ladder. We got a couple pilots there. Daikon, though, is kind of way out on this one. So DeBits and Rafflecopter playing chase here, but they've definitely got a chance. See what this lap comes in. Daikon with a 26.8, but he hits the gate. Rafflecopter with a 29. Everybody goes through the start gate and then hits the gate. So the second lap not starting off good for anybody. Two of them are back up in the air. Unfortunately, Rafflecopter is out apparently on this one. So we're just looking at DeBits and Daikon at the moment.
60 seconds.
Whew. Drone racing.
Daikon 2 laps in 59.46. DeBits 2 laps in 63.92.
Here we go.
Seconds remaining. Daikon 3 laps in 88.04. DeBits 3 laps in 94.7. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Daikon finished 4 laps in 119.81. Please land.
All right, there we go. DeBits and Daikon are down. No PBs in that one, but that's okay. We still got a few more heats to go. We're going to go, I'll say we'll run these qualifier heats until at least 11:15, 11:30. Finish the one that we're on. Maybe not go quite as late as last night because I personally would like to sleep a little more tonight. But yeah, we are racing, my friends. This next one, we got Lead Fingers, Manny himself, Tiger, and Imperious up now. There's our buddy Mr. Potato Head, literally just his head in the live stream. How's it going? Out here taking some phenomenal photographs. We had I've met someone here recently locally that moved here. She works for the newspaper here in town, the Moberly Monitor. She came and asked us some questions about drone racing, about this event. A couple weeks ago, they did a great article in our local paper. I shared it in the group for this event, but she came out today with a friend of hers, and they were asking about drone racing. And then they were taking some photos, and we had a little conversation about like how to take drone racing photos in a safe manner. And I suggested that they go talk to Mr. Potato Head because he has taken his fair share of great drone photos. So, and he hasn't died yet, but there's definitely an art to it. All right, so we're still looking for Lead Fingers, Manny himself, Tiger, and Imperious. Did Tiger go home? Okay. I mean, Tiger's got a great qualifying time. He's probably like, hey, listen, I ain't got to come back. I'm going to go put my feet up and get ready to throw hands tomorrow. Let's see if the chat gave us any other ideas to what we can say other than throwing hands. Chuck nuts, nucks, chuck nucks, like nunchucks. Oh, chucking knuckles. Chuck ducks. Here, we're at Rothwell Park. You'll find your fair share of ducks. Just let's see. Okay, we got a lot of input here. Howdy, Kevin Turner's watching. One of our favorite drone dads in the hobby. Kevin Turner, good to hear from you, buddy. Love seeing your firework drag race. Got to come out to a race next year. Solace says. Kevin Turner says we should say send it or choochin or going at it. Neil Merrick says going at it. Full send. We need to get the thesaurus open. Brandy says you should just say peacocking. That's awesome. Brandy's always got the best jokes. What's that? You don't like peacocking? All right. Are you guys all set? All right.
Arm your quads.
Leadfinger's salty up there.
In less than 4.
Here we go. Just focusing on going fast. We got 3 quads in the air. And just like that, Leadfingers is doing the old roll around. He should try some peacocking of his own. Dang, prop broke. Unlucky. In and out. In and all out thumb war out there, Neil Merrick says. He was in full peacock mode out there, Neil Merrick says. Created in Faith says, Mr. Potato Head, laughy emoji, heart emoji. So we're having a good time here at Freedom Spec, July 4th. This is our last chance qualifier for the Freedom Spec Championship. And coming across on lap number 1, we might have lost timing. No, where is the timing? She didn't even tell me.
60 seconds remaining.
It says the timer's still connected, but we're getting no times. I see the timer still lit up. It says that it's connected, but it is not reading times. Where's Tony Cake when you need him?
30 seconds remaining.
We might need to just restart our timing software after this one. We will manually time these, so don't worry about it, pilots. If you put up your best heat, we will catch it. But, yeah, something going on in this one. This was heat 4. Yep. I don't think you missed your heat, but I think your heat was recently. Okay, well, we'll get them. We will get them. Let's see. Yeah, no, we will get your heats. Let's see. There's Leadfingers is out on the track. Let me see rounds 2. Okay, yeah, you were in that heat. I wouldn't. Yeah, we didn't start it without you. We were good. The bits. It's just, yeah, Leadfingers. Manian Tiger. We're gonna have to manually do that one. We're gonna restart the software though. One moment. We'll be right back with that. Oh, Neukel's out there watching on the internets. Camp Noik, they say. All right, getting the sucker booted back up. All right. Looks like everything's connected, but is it? Why did it miss those? All right, rounds. Let's go to the one we just ran. All right, so this next heat's going to be Shames, Nightwing, Sky, and King. but I'm going to need to manually time this previous heat. So if you guys would give me a minute, but go ahead and start getting ready. Yeah, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, tone. We don't need to do lead fingers because he went down, but we do need to do Imperious. Oh, okay. Okay, there's Imperious's whole shot.
Whole shot Imperious 6.69.
Skip ahead. Oh. Watchtower from Imperious. Sorry, guys. What's that? Oh, nice. I would do the same for you.
Imperious finished 1 lap in 22.
So that was his hottest lap of the event. Here's the next lap.
Imperious finished 2 laps.
Another hot lap. 22.1, 22.6. Oh, yeah. Slow-mo action for sure. Oh, here, let's see what this one's like. Look at that sick pre-turning.
Imperious finished 3 laps in 68.14. Please land.
Okay. Oh, I guess he did have a bobble on. Okay. Let's see what's up here. Good moment for some. He was going for it here. Did he make the gate? I don't know. How do you back? But I never saw any fabric. See, I just never saw gate. Imperious. So close. You missed it, buddy. Hey, if it would have been close or something, I could have, but all right. Sorry, pal. All right, here we go.
Round 10 time trial.
Sorry for the wait.
With Shames on R1, Nightwing on R3, Sky FPV on R6, King on R8. Timing system disconnected. Timing system connected.
All right, here we go. So Sky is getting situated on the line. Once he's ready, we will send her. This webcam is like the worst webcam I have. It goes in and out of focus constantly, but better than nothing. My GoPro solution did not work, unfortunately. But all right, Sky's getting situated. Sky, give me a holler when you're ready, okay? We're going to send this one. Wish us all luck. Going to be some good racing guaranteed. All right, here we go. I'm going to click the button on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Pole shot shame 7.2. Shames 1 lap in 23.38. Nightwing 1 lap in 24.03. Sky FPV 1 lap in 23.32. Shames 2 laps in 46.6. Sky FPV 2 laps in 47.05. 60 seconds remaining. Nightwing 2 laps in 56.16. Shames 3 laps in 69.25. Sky FPV 3 laps in 70.6. King 3 laps in 74.08. 30 seconds remaining. Nightwing 3 laps in 86.25. Shames 4 laps in 94.8. Sky FPV 4 laps in 94.46. King 4 laps in 98.87. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Shames finished 4 laps in 95.47. Please land. Sky FPV finished 4 laps in 94.55. Please land. King finished 4 laps in 101.32. Please land.
Sixth with a 94.46 PB. Way to go, Sky. Way to go. 5, 6. Who's in seventh? All right, looking for our fast boy heat.
Next up, round 10 time trial 6, with Amari on R1, Alex FPV on R3, Potato on R6, a drone on R8.
Imperious trying to help us out with the with that. Hey, Imperious, why don't you tilt it down a little bit? I think if the table's in view, it will do better. Yeah, up a little bit. There, good. Yep, perfect. All right. Let's see. All right, my dudes. You guys all set? Are you good, A-Drone? All right, arm them up. We're going live on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
There we go. Just after 10 p.m., we're finishing up our 10th round of qualifying for the day.
Hole shot Alex FPV 6.6.
Amari just had a full frame of A-Drone, I believe. Potato goes down maybe, or yeah, he just has really bad video. We might have lost a UFL there, but he is back up, able to fly. So he's going to Amari, getting some stuff wrong. Alex, though, out in front, but he gets it wrong, comes back, makes the gate. Looks like he got passed by A-Drone. No, Amari. Both of them. Oh, man, there's a few pilots just locked up here. Kind of chaos. Our 3 top pilots are together around, getting ready to hit the Dunkaroo into the Radio Master Watchtower. Who's going to come across first? Oh, A-Drone. These guys are peacocking, as Brandy Merrick says.
60 seconds remaining. Potato 2 laps in 59.5. A drone 3 laps in 64.68. Alex FPV 3 laps in 69.36.
Wow.
3 laps in 7.
A-Drone's on one here. And I said his name.
30 seconds remaining.
A-Drone's into the watchtower. So is Potato. Potato might be a lap down, though. Oh.
FPV 4 laps in 90.
Dang, A-Drone with a long lap there. Messed up the PB. Gonna have to weight check after the part of that battery was shaved off. And like that, Alex FPV might be down. Oh, nope, we got some Sorry Brian action. Working on getting back up.
Finish your lap and then land.
And Amari comes across once again. The heat did not disappoint. These guys were good going. Nope, he ain't leaving. With the dangler. Now he's just trying to knock it off. All right. All right, that is it. The heat is over. Everyone has completed. Oh, gosh. Yeah, flick it. Oh, nothing. It's going to hit the props eventually. Alex's battery was not leaving, but in lap number 1, he put up the fastest lap of the event with a 20.4. A 20.4, absolutely choochin' was Alex FPV. So good times. right, a couple things. So we're going to make the next round. So let's go ahead and get KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy out to the line. And then we're also going to go back. We need to do a little more work on that heat with Imperious. We believe that he did eventually go through the gate. So we want to see if he did. And if he did, we're going to give him credit for the lap he got and see if that was a PB. So let's see here. Yeah, we'll find out. No reason not to look. FPV Trackside makes it so easy to go back and check. So that's going to be a long lap, but was it a PB? We're about to find out. There we go. We'll give it to him right there. Add lap.
Finished 4 laps in 101.85.
Nope.
Please land.
Yep. At least we know. Always want to give you the benefit of the doubt anytime we can, since the software makes it so easy. But we've got the DRL Sim champs. Well, like figuratively. KB and Rocker Guy, 2 of the DRL Sim constants, out here getting ready to get girded up with our buddy Sturmy from Sedona, Arizona. And, oh, we got some long exposures. The one green one looked like a UFO's landing. Just, like, go straight up. It's like, beam me up, Scotty. That one's so cool. Oh, my gosh. I love it. So, yeah, Mr. Potato Head is out here getting some sick photography. Thank you so much, man. Oh, no. Well, I'm going to go until probably 11:15 at least. You good with that? Yeah, no, we're going till at least 11:15, at least 12 rounds. Okay, you know where to get them. Yeah, man. So Sturmy, KB, and Rocker Guy. Holler at me when you're ready. Yeah, we got the peanut gallery over here. Everyone checking out the feeds on the TVs. Let's see what the live stream chat's saying. Strange crash from Bird Dog. Yeah, there was some strange crashing. That Shames says, nice, Shames, bringing it into your booth. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Hello from the Wolfpack Racers. Hope you guys are having a blast. Thank you, Osby1 Kenobi. Osby1 Kenobi? Cool. Well, hey, glad you're hanging out with us. Maybe we'll meet you sometime down there in Florida, or you make your way up here. Sturmy, how are you, buddy? All right, any objections? What's that? All right. Got a quick hold on. That's okay. All right, all set. Pilots, arm them up. We're racing on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
Now, Sturmy has dominated the whole shot. Let's see if he can do it again. Oh, and he's on the blocks. Okay, say that. Oh, man. So KB is going to take the whole shot on this one. Sturmy not able to get off the blocks. He's going to try again. Oh, lost a prop. Maybe it didn't have a prop nut on it. Oh, man. Well, why don't you spin it around? Show us the peanut gallery. Can you spin it? Like y'all spin it? Yeah, see if you can turn it around. Let's get some footage from the Sturmy cam. Well, let you go. Oh, yeah. Sturmy cam. There's the peanut gallery. Yeah. That's awesome. The Sturmy cam in action. Sorry, Christopher. All right, but KB and Rocker Guy are out there getting her done. Looks like KB's just a couple of gates ahead of Rocker Guy. He could absolutely catch him here. Let's see who's going to keep it clean. Now, Rocker Guy has a 25.6 in the first lap. Let's see how this one is. A 32. So this is a slow lap, and he hits a gate panel. Man. There we go. All right. Oop. Rocker Guy now closing the gap between himself and KB. Rocker Guy has a 29.8 and 29.5. So very consistent laps here, but currently setting 19th and 20th, Rocker Guy and KB. Now, Sturmy, although he has had the whole shot almost every heat except this one, of course, he is currently in 21st. All of these guys have laps fast enough to improve on where they're currently sitting. Will they be able to do it tonight? We will find out. But, yeah, that's the situation. Oh, yeah. And that's it. Finish this lap. Looks like KB is going to take the W over Rocker Guy, and he improves his time. KB puts up a 1:14.48 with a, man, so is that 32 in the 29 killed you, but your other laps were great, man. I know, yeah. What's that? Rocker Guy improves his time with a 1:15.21. All right. Rocker Guy put up a 26 flat. Let's check out that lap. That would be his fastest lap of the event. So let's go look at that. We'll go ahead and get the next one coming. So we're looking for Free, Casardo, and Sidewinder. But let's go back for our instant replay situation and check out Rocker Guy's last lap, because that was his best lap of the event by a pretty good margin. So let's see what he was able to pull off here. Whole shot. 1, 2, 3. Or that is the lap. Okay, here. So watching Rocker Guy here coming across. Make sure it's a clean lap. All right. Good so far. Ladder up. Dive gate. A little turnaround. Oh, this was the previous lap. So this is going to be his 29.7. Okay, so this is the fast lap, a 26 flat. Around. Make sure this one's probably the most confusing part. He does it right. Now we're going to ladder up, head to the dive gate, quick left turn, wrap around. So far, so good. Dunkaroo. Perfect. There we go. Rocker Guy's going to put up the 26 flat. A absolute screamer of a lap. Good job, Rocker Guy. That is impressive. So that's awesome for him. We've told you before, this is one of his first events ever. And so just to have that confidence that he can put up 26s after a whole heat of 29s, he puts up a 26. All he's got to do is keep them clean, and he can get there. So I'm definitely rooting those guys on at some of their first events. So there we go. The Ice Cheetah's in the chat. He says, let's go, Rocker Guy and KB. All right, we got our boys from the DRL Sim shouting each other out. Ice Cheetah had a phenomenal tryouts. All right, pilots on the line. Any objections? You're good? All right, arm them up. We're going on the tone.
Arm your quads.
Free, Casardo, and Sidewinder. My favorite part is to watch for this whole shot. Who's going to get it? Casardo's been pretty dominant, but Free looks like he's out there quite a bit. Yeah, 6.8. A half second over Sidewinder, actually. Free had a phenomenal hole shot, and he is going fast. Oh, man.
Sidewinder 1 lap in 24.3.
Free's mowing the grass, trying to save us some tax dollars. There we go. He's up in the air. Casardo, though, is trailing behind Sidewinder, who just put up his best lap of the event with a 24.3. Nicked that gate, but he's fine. Watchtower making it happen into the HT0 timing gate with a... Oh, he missed the gate. He circles back. Good recovery. So a 24.3, 25 flat. This is on pace to be one of his best runs. Let's see what he can do here. He has already improved himself quite a bit after dinner. He's a guy that apparently likes to fly at night, according to these numbers. So Dunkaroo for him. Now, Free is going quick, but he is hitting everything. Him and Casey, though, are absolutely right on top of each other. All right. Now, Casey's putting up a great heat here, a 26, 25, 25. He is on track to do a PB here. Can he get it?
Free 3 laps in 101.32.
Oh my gosh. Oh my man. Casey, one of my best buds, man. One of my favorite pilots from St. Louis FPV. I'm feeling it for you right now, man. Oh, it's holy suck. Free put up his best lap of the event with a 24:12. Wow. Dang, unfortunately, he had a very long lap number 1 that screwed him, but his 2, 3, 4 laps were the best that he's put up so far. Casey, once again, was on track to do very well, and unfortunately, he got part of that track wrong and then hit the Radio Master Watchtower, and that was all she wrote. That was murder, she wrote, and he went down to a burning ring of fire. DeBitz is on it. He's like, I want the corner of the table that I want. I'm going to get out here. You're not going to beat me to it. Oh, here we go. So Laws FPV says, let's go sides. And then he says, Sidewinder is my dad. Is this something we need to talk about? Do we need to, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Sidewinder has kids or not. I guess it's plausible. Sidewinder, you got kids? Do you know about all of your kids? Do we need to go on Dr. Phil? Like, what are we doing here? Just let me know. I can mediate. All right, so we're looking for DeBitz, Rafflecopter, and Daikin on the heat. Let's take a look at this lap record situation. Where are we standing currently? So here we go. Alex FPV standing strong in the TQ position. 83.8, 84.4, 89, 90, 92. Sky is whooping up on Imperious. Okay, let's look at the fast lap. Imperious and Sky are throwing words at the moment. Apparently they weren't having fun throwing hands, therefore they're going to throw words. Feeling a sticks and stones kind of moment here. But this is awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Casardo in 16th place. So the differential between first place and sixth place per lap is only 5 seconds. Less than 5 seconds per lap for the whole 16 places here. So that's pretty cool. I think that's compelling. Hole shot. Alex's hole shot's bad, but otherwise, well, it looks like Sky's got a bad hole shot too. A good hole shot. Yeah, that would be really good. My hole shots apparently have been dog doo-doo. But so this is your top 16. Look at the bottom chunk here. Daikin, Rafflecopter, KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy. I mean, this is kind of cool. Rafflecopter, KB, and Sturmy are all separated by less than a second and a half. So that's pretty cool to see that. That'll be fun racing to watch tomorrow. Daikin's got about 3 seconds on them. And then Sturmy, I've seen Sturmy put up some really good sections of laps, but he has not been able to put it together here. Sturmy, primarily a street league pilot, given a shot to Freedom Spec. Excited to see what he's able to pull off here. So how are we doing on getting this heat situated, my dudes? Looking for DeBitz, Rafflecopter, and Daikin. Daikin's like, hey, bro, I'm here. Where are they at? Like, DeBitz, our buddy from Hobbywing, the new and improved Mike Chin. Your generators are safe and sound. Let's see. Talk some stuff in the chat for us. Lo, do you know about all of your kids? I'm pretty sure I know about all of my kids. Oh, Law's FPV says that Daikin is his son, so let's go. Hey, Daikin, Dad's watching. Man, this is savage. We're not. Sidewind, I hope I didn't offend you. Okay, talking about your kids and all. Do you have kids? No kids? Are you certain? I'm joking. I'm teasing. Sometimes I shouldn't be allowed a microphone. Yes. Yep. This live stream may not be great, but it's better than most. Some. You will not see. Will not be an X-rated live stream, and I promise that I will not throw up on the camera. Speaking of throwing up, yeah, I'll definitely get out of frame first. That's why we don't have cameras that track my face automatically. What the crap? That seems like a bad thing to do when alcohol is involved. Anyway, if you don't know what we're talking about, then I guess whatever, but it's an inside joke. Yes. All right, pilots, are we good? All right, arm up. We're sending it on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
Once again, my favorite part of the whole thing, the whole shot, and the bits is stuck on the table. Who's going to get it, though? Daikin looks like, oh, no, he's got to turn around. Rafflecopter gets it, but immediately hits gate number 2. Oh, man. The bits is doing the walk of shame back to the table. Yeah. Be safe. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, don't want to be in Wi-Fi mode. Hey, are you sure? Is your radio blasting Wi-Fi? Can you turn your radio off? Can you safely go out there and unplug that shit? Okay, we might have to rerun Rafflecopter here. Did that fix anything, Rafflecopter? It did. Yeah, what the hell, ELRS? Like, do you not understand how drones work?
60 seconds remaining.
It's not your fault. I'm not a fan of freaking stuff built in. I don't like my meds cooked in people's bathtubs, and I don't like my electronics built in people's basements. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. This tirade is brought to you by Orca and Immersion RC.
Remaining.
Now, earlier we did have some, I think that's happened before, where we've gotten blasted by like some Wi-Fi. That was definitely like Wi-Fi interference. Now, Rafflecopter's video is not good. I'm pretty sure his UFL is disconnected, but he was getting trounced by a Wi-Fi signal as well.
Daikon 4 laps in 106.03.
Orca is a great partner to us here at the Freedom Spec Championship Series. Always been super supportive. A. B. We really enjoy hanging out with Velatko and Tony Cake. They are both a wealth of knowledge. Rafflecopter YOLOs it right into the timing gate, but yeah, I don't think that was going to be your PB anyway, so we won't worry about hand timing that one. Daikin, though, puts up his PB, moving into 16th place, leapfrogging our buddy Casardo with a 106.03. Oh, man. This is absolute war going on here at the Freedom Spec Qualifier.
Next up, round
yeah.
Time trial 4, with lead fingers on Z1, Manny himself on R3, Tiger on R6.
Imperious and old Sky still throwing some words at one another. But we're just hanging out here looking for some quads to find their way to that table. Now, I'm glad that, it's cool to innovate and create new things, but I'm glad that there are actual engineers like the great folks at Hobby Wing who take the time to design and create phenomenal ESC and electronics. Like I wouldn't want my ESCs coming out of someone's basement either. But thank God for a Hobby Wing. Hobby Wing, Hobby Wing. Let's see. Leadfingers say he may not be a dad, but he's got the dad stash. That's the truth. That is a true Sidewinder. You can't hate us for assuming you're a dad with that awesome officer Sidewinder stash. Let's see here. Laws FPV. Now that I know he's a complete troll, I'm only watching for the vomit. Well, sorry. Sponsors love a good live hurl on the stream at the biggest drone race. Yeah, not sure that's the truth there, but Bill, glad we're watching. We're missing your face here. It's not the same hanging out with Amari without good old Bill in the mix. If you don't know, Bill is the dad of the one and only Amari, one of the top DRL pilots from the Drone Racing League, as seen on NBC Sports and NBC Proper this last season. He won the 2020 DRL Sim tryouts, and yeah, good to have these dudes in the place, and good to have Bill on the stream. Glad you're hanging out with us, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Who says that? That's definitely another YouTuber that says that. Let's see. I don't want my drugs made in the bathtub. I don't want my receivers made in the basement. Chief, that's a quote. Can I get that put on a t-shirt, please? The stuff I say. I'm sorry, not sorry. No, I'm sorry, not sorry. If you know what I'm saying. All right, my dudes. Tiger's still missing, but we got 3 videos. Leadfinger with that glorious HD0. Pilots, are you guys all set? Okay. Arm them up. We're going live on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
Here we go. And we're off. The middle drone got a little bit of a weak start, but who's going to get the whole shot?
Whole shot Imperious 6.9.
Yeah. Oh, Imperious, but he's got a bobble really early. Great companies out there like Rush FPV helping to make this Freedom Spec Championship possible. Our buddies at 533, Armando and Evan. My open class rigs are all light switches. Absolutely love their frames. Freedom Spec would not be possible without their awesome motors. Imperious was absolutely going, but he clips a gate and goes down. Some good laps here, though. Leadfinger's putting up a 24 flat. Not his fastest lap of the event, but definitely on pace. And if he puts up a few more of those, he can have his best heat of the day and put up a PB. Would love to see him push up from that number 9 position. And Manny himself putting up a 49.1. Not sure if he had a bobble. Was not watching that one, but we will have to go back and see if that was 1 lap or 2 laps. Coming in the dive around, wrap it up, do the thing. Here we go. Looks like Leadfinger's playing chase to Manny here at the moment in the watchtower. Coming across. Let's check this lap. Manny himself just put up his fastest lap of the event with a 24.8. Leadfinger, who is absolutely going, has a bobble, but is able to recover. He's still in the air into the full. Let's figure out the degrees that turn is. It's over 360, maybe a 540-degree turn. Able to stay with it. Good job. Clean lap. Got all the obstacles. Manny himself coming across again with a 24.9. So he is on pace absolutely to do a PB here. So let's see what he is able to pull off. This heat's going to end in now. Imperious with a 25.30, 22.24. So some fast laps in there, but not what you need to do to get a PB. Dang, Manny himself puts up a 24.7. That's your fastest lap.
Please land. Leadfingers finished 4 laps in 108.48. Please land.
we go. Yeah, so Manny thinks he did get the 5th lap. So we're going to go back and check that. If he did, I'm certain he's got a PB. So let's see what that looks like here. 1 sec.
Race over.
Stop it. Oh, I'm in this next heat.
Next up, round 11 time trial.
Don't plug in just yet. Round or heat number 5. What's up, daughters? I heard that. I thought it was one of my obnoxious friends. My kids are here. Come around the stream. They can be on the stream. We're gonna do a DVR review here of Manny's first lap. While I'm pulling it up, I got to push the buttons. I'm in this next heat, and I got to do this DVR review. So give me just a second. But I would love to chit chat and see how you guys are doing. We're having a good time here at the Freedom Spec qualifying night. The weather's beautiful. My family's here. Callie played guitar this morning at church in front of like dozens of people. Hundreds of people. She killed it. She sounded so good. Look up Family Life Fellowship on YouTube if you want to hear her. She sounded great. Oh, yeah, she's killing it. What am I doing? Okay, push the button. Here we go. All right, we're watching Manny himself. Yep, he definitely had a lap here. Oop. We got to put it in slow mode. So Manny is definitely going to have a PB in this one. Way to go, Manny himself. He don't need no luck because he's freaking quick. Here we go. There we go, right there. Give it to him. Watch this.
Finished 4 laps in 74.52. Please land.
74.52. Did I get it? It didn't do anything. So let's see here. I gave you the lap. There's a lap. There's a lap. You definitely had a PB. Okay, let's see. We switch round and round. Manny's in the mix, everybody. Manny, my daughters. Hi. This is the Algorand 13th pilot from the Drone Racing League, as seen on NBC. I'm switching these around to see if it'll give us the updated thing. What? You're just making faces back there? It's under 100 because you have 24, 24, 24. 4 24-second laps. So it's like it's going to be in the 90s. But it might take the next round for it to update. All right. Are you guys literally leaving? All right, give me a minute. All right, this Go Fast is going to be brought to you by Wendy's. My family brought me a drink. Are you pulling, Nightwing? Okay, is there just 2 out there, or are there 3 out there? Oh, I see. 3. What's that, Nightwing? Are you done? Okay. All right, we're going to send this one without Nightwing. Quick sip.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Hole shot Sky FPV 1.76. Sky FPV 1 lap in 28.46. Shames 1 lap in 24.88. Sky FPV 2 laps in 51.68. Shames 2 laps in 47.3. 60 seconds remaining. King 2 laps in 57.46. Sky FPV 3 laps in 74.26. Shames 3 laps in 71.2. King 3 laps in 81.19. 30 seconds remaining. Sky FPV 4 laps in 101.58. Shames 4 laps in 97.58. 10 seconds remaining. King 4 laps in 105.56. Finish your lap and then land. King finished 4 laps in 109.29, please land. Shames finished 4 laps in 110.74, please land.
All right, there was heat number 5 of round number 11. Woof, not my best heat personally. I got lost all of the times. Sky, though, put up his fastest lap of the event with a 22.58. So,
Race over.
Maybe. Let's see. Yep. Oh. Yeah.
Sky FPV finished 4 laps in 73.12, please land.
All right, rounds.
Next up,
All right, looking for
11,
Amari,
Round
Alex,
6.
Potato, and A
Amari
Drone.
on R1, Alex FPV on R3, Potato on R6, a drone on R8. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot a drone 6.72. A drone 1 lap in 21.75. Alex FPV 1 lap in 23.65. Alex FPV 2 laps in 44.56. A drone 2 laps in 50.15. 60 seconds remaining. Alex FPV 3 laps in 65.32. A drone 3 laps in 73.87. 30 seconds remaining. Alex FPV 4 laps in 86.12. A drone 4 laps in 95.42. 10 seconds remaining. Alex FPV 4 laps in 83.51. Finish your lap and then land. A drone finished 4 laps in 94.82. Please land. Alex FPV finished 4 laps in 85.52. Please land. Race over.
All right, my dudes. Could I actually get the pilots over here real quick? Let's have a little quick pilot meeting situation. Huh? It's up to you. Everybody. All the pilots. All of the pilots, please. All right. Little quick pilot meeting. Where do I want you? Just right here for a second. Let's wait for everybody else. All right, so it's 10:45. I want to do at least one more round. Do an even 12. I want to be clear. My favorite thing to do in the entire world, almost. My favorite thing drone racing related in the entire world is to fly at night under these lights. So, that might be unreasonable. Do you want to do one more round, or do you want to do rounds until midnight and we finish the one we're on? All right. Raise your hand if you want to stop at 12, like at 12 rounds. Raise your hand if you want to stop at 12 rounds. Raise your hand if you want to do as many as we can until midnight. Okay. Good. Hey, I'm game. I just didn't want to do that if like everyone else is like, we're gassed, we want to, whatever. Okay. Dude, I have everything I need. My kids, my family's here. We're doing good. All right, so one more thing. Since I have everybody here, let's talk about tomorrow a little bit, okay? I need to go home and like think about it, but I'll do a breakdown of like what the timing will be like tomorrow. but we're gonna do a few things. First off, we'll do some sort of format, like heads up racing format, with the with the 5 people that did not make the top 16 bracket. Okay, I'll let you know what time that is. Tomorrow, instead of practice, in lieu of like us practicing before brackets, I want to do 1v1s. Okay, so they'll be kind of fun. You'll have to go hard, but we'll probably do like best 2 out of 3. Does that make sense? So what we'll do, we'll probably just take the seeding all the way down. Place 1 versus place 2. Place 3 versus place 4. Like literally just like that all the way down, and that's who you will. That's the plan. So the reason is, if you haven't been here in years past, tomorrow there's going to be between 7 and 13,000 people here on site, kind of coming over and checking things out. Drone racing is very hard for someone to kind of spectate, and so I just want to give them something that's kind of interesting. Okay? Is anyone really opposed to that format? I know Chief was saying he doesn't want to race Amari. I don't know if he's serious or not. Okay, he's not serious. I'm just making sure. So we'll do your essentially it's your closest person is who you're going to race against to practice, because I don't want us to go into practice cold. So it'll probably be 1v1s for the bottom 5, and then we might do a 1v, like whoever's in 16th, we might have you do 1v1 against someone in the lower 5. So you'll get to do 2 sets of 1v1s. But then so we'll do the 1v1s for the bottom 5, then we'll do the bottom 5's finals, and then we'll do the 1v1s for the top 16, and then the top 16 finals are going to start probably at 7 o'clock. Can we be very prompt tomorrow in brackets and get through them? Is everyone prepared to do that? Okay. I want to start at 7. We got to find the balance. I want us to fly. I'd love it when the final round of Chase the Ace ends at fireworks. That's like the most epic thing ever. Like 9:35. So our double elimination bracket typically takes 2 hours. So let's start at 7. That gives us 35 minutes. Absolute worst case, we might have to stop, watch fireworks, wait for the lights to come back up after that, and then finish it. That's like absolute worst case. But the goal is to end that bracket as close to fireworks as possible. So that's kind of the situation. Let's go off stream with the mic. Yep, shirts off. It is going to be brutally hot tomorrow. Be prepared. We're getting ready to run into race number 12. race round number 12. How you doing, live stream? We're back. Had to go off mic and talk about some things that are location specific. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. All righty. Round number 12. Time trial
Next up,
race
round
number
12,
1.
time trial
KB
1,
Rocker Guy
KB
and
on R1,
Sturmy
Rocker Guy on
are
R6,
getting situated.
Sturmy on R8.
Checking in with the chat. So secret. Well, Neil Merrick says, well, damn, so secret. We'll see on Discord later. The Ice Cheetah says, I think the audio is off. Yep, sorry about that. We were talking about some things that were location specific. Pilots, are you ready? Any objections? All right, arm them up.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot KB 8.14.
So this is placement number 19, 20, and 21. These pilots, they got a lot to prove. Just a few more rounds to go. They would love to bump into that top 16, I'm sure. Either way, there's going to be great racing tomorrow. Can't wait to see it happens. And KB gets stuck in the dang gate again. Ugh. We'll go out there and maybe do an assessment of the gates tonight and see if there's any that are exceptionally bad that we can swap out. We were a little short on gate fabric for this event, but
Stormy 1 lap in 34.
that was rough. Sorry, pal. Yeah, I guess like the thing is, it's like don't hit the gate fabric, but that's kind of savage. But it does. It's very frustrating. Welcome to drone racing. Yep. Yeah, cool, man. Good.
Rocker Guy 2 laps in 58.
Have to build you one up.
Stormy 2 laps in 67.43. .30 remaining. Rocker Guy 3 laps in 84.39. .10 remaining. Stormy 3 laps in 101.28.
Rocker Guy just put up his fastest lap of the event with a 25.5.
Rocker Guy finished 4 laps in
A 26.92 goes on to his fifth lap.
Finish your lap and then land.
Let's see. I don't know if he made it or not, but go ahead and finish this lap. That was a PB, though, moving Rocker Guy into 18th place. So, heck yeah. A 28, a 30, a 25.51, and a 26.92. This one, we don't know if this lap counts. We won't know. Oh, come on, keep going. There you go. This is a good lap. Let's see if it gets credit.
Please land. Rocker Guy finished 4 laps in 112.76. Please land.
Okay, yeah, the last lap did not help you, but it did count. So, Rocker Guy with a 1:11.31 Great heat
Race
there.
over.
Let's keep
Next up,
on
round
chooching.
12, time trial 2.
Now we're looking
Free
for
on R1.
free Casardo and
Casardo on
Sidewinder.
R6.
You are up, my
Sidewinder
friends.
on R8.
Doing a little prop change here, but I wanted to say I'm so excited we found this Stream Beats playlist that was rock music. Oh, man, and it's been all right. It's better than, it's been hard to find stream-friendly rock music there on the internets. And this is pretty good. Pretty good. All right, we got Free, Casey, and Sidewinder getting situated. They're about ready to peacock or throw hands or whatever you feel like saying. So, guys, give me a holler when you're ready, and I'll send it.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Hole shot free 6.63. Sidewinder 1 lap in 26.83. Free 1 lap in 30.14. "60 seconds remaining. Sidewinder 2 laps in 52.65. Free 2 laps in 56.78. Casardo 2 laps in 58.57. Sidewinder 3 laps in 77.7. Free 3 laps in 81.6. 30 seconds remaining. Casardo 3 laps in 84.27. "10 seconds remaining. Free 4 laps in 107.81. Sidewinder 4 laps. Finish your lap and then land. Free finished 4 laps in 102.29. Please land.
Yeah, Free just put, I didn't want to say anything, but I was watching that whole thing. He had a slow lap for lap number 1, but pulled up a 26, which wasn't a great lap for lap number 2, but lap 3 was a 24.8, then a 26.1, and a 24.6. So Free betters his PB by about a second, still in 14th place, but making it harder for these guys to catch him. So definitely a good spot to be. Way to go. Casey continues to be one of the unluckiest pilots out here tonight at Freedom Spec. Going down late in lap number 4. I'm not sure if it would have been a PB, but still not what you want to be doing.
Race over.
You'll get there, Casey. We're rooting for you, man.
Next up,
all right,
round 12
heat number 3.
With the bits on R1, Rafflecopter on R6, Daikon on R8.
And thanks some sponsors. Foxier, what a great company. This year I switched to using their stacks, and they've been phenomenal. Their FC is definitely a leader in the market, and really appreciate those guys. Their ESCs have been so strong. They've got a very large line of ESCs to fit your needs, 20 by 20. There's several different ones depending on what you're running and what you want to do. Great company. Gym Fan, special shout out to them because their props are not currently spec legal, but they love drone racing so much and believe in the sport so much. They are a sponsor of the Freedom Spec Championship Series, even though their props are not currently on the list. So big time shout out to Gym Fan. Thank you guys for believing in this sport and doing so much to support the pilots that are doing this. But pilots, I got 3 videos. Do we have any objections? All right, we got a quick hang on from Rafflecopter, I believe. Pits. Oh, yeah, the bits. Good deal. Sorry for trashing your ELRS earlier. I had a good quote. Want to put it on a T-shirt. All right. Are you good to go now? All right, my friend. Go fast. Arm them up. We're going on a tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot to bits 8.09. Daikon 1 lap in 26.53. To bits 1 lap in 28.52. Rafflecopter 1 lap in 35.32. "60 seconds remaining." Daikon 2 laps in 54.82. To bits 2 laps in 58.38. Rafflecopter 2 laps in 68.22. "30 seconds remaining." Daikon 3 laps in 81.55. Rafflecopter 3 laps in 96.24. 10 seconds remaining. Daikon 4 laps in. Finish your lap and then land. Rafflecopter finished 4 laps in 137.81. Please land.
Alrighty, that one is done, Zo.
Race over.
Now we are looking for heat number 4.
Next up, round 12.
Leadfingers, Manny himself, Tiger, and Imperious.
Manny himself on R3, Tiger on R6, Imperious on R8.
All right, here we go. We were waiting on Manny, but he is set. We got these pilots in their seats. Any verbal objections? All right, arm them up. We're going on the tone. Hold up. All right.
Quads.
Stand down.
Disarm. Race start canceled.
Holler at me when you are ready. All right, they say we're good. All right, arm them up.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
All right, here we go. Who's going to get the whole shot? Watching them. Like Manny. Oh, nope. Imperious definitely got it.
6.92.
Into the 6s. That's a hot hole shot. Watching this here. Yeah, Imperious is out there a little bit at the Dunkaroo, heading to the Radio Master Watchtower, going across into the HD0 timing gate.
Imperious 1 lap in 22.92. Manny himself 1 lap in 24.27.
Oop, yeah, there you go, Manny. Good job. Oh, no, Leadfinger gets it wrong, but he's back up in the air. Coming across with Imperious
2 laps in
with a 25, so not a great lap there, but Manny's got a great first lap. Let's see a second one.
2 laps in
A slow lap for number 2, and we got the HD0 Rainbow of Death for our buddy Leadfingers. He's pushed his way up into 10th, but just not able to put them together here. For whatever reason here recently, just lots of hitting stuff, but he will get it. The dude's fast. He knows how to do it. Let's see what this one is for old Manny.
Manny himself, 3
Another
laps
24. So a 24, a 30, and a
78.94.
24. That 30 is going to be
30
rough for him to
seconds
overcome,
remaining.
but nonetheless, he's putting up great laps here. Now, looking at Imperious, Imperious already has a 96, but he's got a 22.9, a 25.4, and a 24.4. So he is definitely punching up above the
Imperious
group
4
he is
laps
in at the moment.
98.17.
Flying absolutely
10
stellar
seconds
here.
remaining. Manny himself 4 laps in 103.5.
Let's see if this one improves. Manny puts up another 24.
Finish your lap and then land. Imperious finished 4 laps in 98.01.
Ooh, Imperious puts up another
Please land.
22 on his 5th lap of all laps. Goodness gracious.
Manny himself finished 4 laps in 106.49. Please land.
Yeah, man, yeah. These guys were sinning. Those were great laps from Manny. Had long laps in the middle, unfortunately, but great laps
Race
overall.
over.
That was that.
Next
Now we're
up,
running
round 12,
into
time trial 5.
heat number
With
5.
Shames on
Shames,
R1,
Nightwing,
Nightwing
Sky,
on
and
R3,
King.
Sky
So I'm going to go get
FPV on
situated.
R6, King on R8.
We got the GOAT in the chat. Heads Up FPV says, hello. How's it going, Heads Up? Missing you here at the Freedom Spec Qualifier in Moberly, Missouri, but we are having good times flying under the lights. Oh, yeah. And I'm back, but I'm going to go away because we're going to fly. Hey, pilots, King, you good? Sky? Nightwing? All right, we're pushing buttons.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Shames 7.06. Shames 1 lap in 23.39. Sky FPV 1 lap in 24.98. Nightwing 1 lap in 25.93. Shames 2 laps in 47.34. Sky FPV 2 laps in 47.65. 60 seconds remaining. Nightwing 2 laps in 52.03. Shames 3 laps in 69.77. Sky FPV 3 laps in 72.76. Nightwing 3 laps in 76.43. 30 seconds remaining. Shames 4 laps in 94.24. Nightwing 4 laps in 100.75. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Shames finished 4 laps in 100.18, please land. Nightwing finished 4 laps in 99.21, please land.
Just trying to save everybody time. That was some fun racing early in those first laps. It was bananas. I had a lot of turnarounds. Let's see what everyone else did. Looks like no PBs and no PB laps, but we were racing. It was kind of gnarly. Boy, that was fun. Boy, do I love drone racing.
Next up, round 12 time trial 6, with Amari on R1, Alex FPV on R3, Potato on R6, a drone on R8. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Alex FPV 6.63. A drone 1 lap in 20.19. Alex FPV 1 lap in 22.02. Potato 1 lap in 26.5. Amari 2 laps in 41.95. Alex FPV 2 laps in 42.77. Potato 2 laps in 48.61. 60 seconds remaining. Amari 3 laps in 62.82. Alex FPV 3 laps in 63.11. A drone 3 laps in 69.44. Potato 3 laps in 70.37. "30 seconds remaining. Alex FPV 4 laps in 85.12. Amari 4 laps in 85.04. A drone 4 laps in 93.77. Potato 4 laps in 98.54. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. A drone finished 4 laps in 94.54. Please land. Potato finished 4 laps in 99.5. Please land. Race over.
All right, looking for heat number uno. Uno. Can we get 6 heats in 30 minutes and get a 14th? Do we really want to end on the 13th round? I don't think so. Let's get 14. So let's get number 1 out there with KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy on the line. Oh, yeah. You think you want to help do some commentating tomorrow and stuff? Down? I'll take pressure off. Oh, shizzle. Plus, you'll want to set right here. Fans, it's going to be toasty. All right, heat number 1, KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy to the line. Sturmy, I was just talking to him. He said he's ready to pop off. And I've seen him put some phenomenal parts of laps together. It's just a matter of stringing it all together and getting her done. We've seen some great racing from these guys. Like a 10? Button? Good deal. Right. We've live next.
Next up, round 13,
right.
Time trial 1.
Here we go, guys. When
KB
she's
on
done
R1,
talking, we're going to send
Rocker
it.
Guy on R6, Stormy on R8.
All right. Any objections? Is that good? All right. Arm them up.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4.
Here we go. We're off.
Whole shot Stormy 7.22.
Oh, Rocker Guy gets it wrong, but he's back up in the air. Just clean laps.
Stormy 1 lap in 28.95. Rocker Guy 1 lap in 33.56.
KB is absolutely going here. Let's see how he does with the Radio Master Watchtower. Quick work of it.
Remaining. KB 1 lap in 51.77. Rocker Guy 2 laps in 68.16. KB 2 laps in 78.94. 30 seconds remaining. Rocker Guy 3 laps in 95.42. 10 seconds remaining. KB 3 laps in 105.04.
There you go.
Finish your lap and then land. KB finished 4 laps in 131.06. Please land.
There you go. Rocker Guy finishes 4 laps. KB finishes 4 laps. I don't think we didn't have any PBs there, but we had some great flying.
Race over.
All right, looking for free Casardo and Sidewinder.
13 time trial 2, with free on R1, Casardo on R6, Sidewinder on R8.
Oh, so KB had went down on the ground, unfortunately. I was hoping maybe that was 2 laps, but it was just 1. He has spent some time turtle moding without video on the live stream, at least. Lap records, looking at the top 16, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Daikin currently holding the line with a 106 flat, where Casey has a 106.88. So Casey is in the hunt here. Not going to be commentating this heat. Let these guys race it out. But yeah, Adrone now with the hot lap of the event. Cha-ching. So we got lap counts. That's fun. All right. So Free, Casardo, and Sidewinder are getting situated on the line. All right, Free. Get her done, man. You got this. Good luck, Sidewinder. Shot record. Free wants to know what the whole shot record is. That's fun. Let's see. Whole shot record is a 651 from Alex FPV. But Free is in 4th place with a 663. Yeah, King's got a 6'8". I'm all the way down to 706. I'm in the 7s. All right, my dudes. Any objections? Or no, we got Casey on the line. Excuse me. Absolutely. All right, Casey's going to pull. You know what the deal is? Weird. Is it not arming? We got video. Since this is one of the last rounds, we're going to try to give him an extra mercy minute here. Is it ghosting us? Arm switch armed. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Chief's got the magic touch out there. Yeah, there is water back here behind where I'm setting. There's also a blue cooler, and then there's a gray cooler in the tent. If there's anything in that or any water behind me, you are absolutely welcome to it. Please stay hydrated, especially tomorrow. All right, any objections? All right, arm them.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Hole shot free 6.87. Sardo 1 lap in 25.74. "60 seconds remaining. Sardo 2 laps in 51.79. Sardo 3 laps in 78.45. 30 seconds remaining. "10 seconds remaining.
Let's go, Casey.
Sardo 4 laps in
105.42 in 16th place, Casardo, but better at this one. Just frickin' send it.
Finish your lap and then land.
Go, Casardo. Absolute war out there with him and Daikin. There we go.
Sardo finished 4 laps in 106.55.
The last one didn't didn't help, but you did PB with a 105.42. Yep, great heat there, and moving up into 16th place. Wow. Yeah. Way to go, Casey. So he crashed out on the watchtower on the 4th lap, like more than a couple times. So it was hard for me not to root for him there.
Next up, round 13 time trial.
But unfortunately, right here, back to back, we got DeBits, Rafflecopter, and Daikin. Daikin right now is, he's got the opportunity to take it back, which is, what drone racing is made of here. Wow. Okay, lap records. Let's look at this. So, Casardo just took it away from Daikin with a 105.42. That is 0.6 seconds ahead of Daikin. And that's over 3 laps. So we're talking about 0.2 of a second per lap Looking at their lap records, Casardo does have a significantly faster lap at 0.3 of a second. Yeah, it's hard to call that significant. Okay. Casardo has a small advantage per lap over Daikin, but these guys are absolutely, even their whole shot is just, do some math here, Sean, 7/100ths of a second difference. So, boy, oh boy, Daikin has the opportunity here. What's that? Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yep. Yeah, and Imperius's whole shot is a little scary, but good for him. All right, my dudes, any objections out there? Nope. All right, we're going to arm them up.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot to bits 7.75. 2 bits 1 lap in 26.73. Rafflecopter 1 lap in 29.75. Daikon 1 lap in 30.63. "60 seconds remaining. 2 bits 2 laps in 52.74. Rafflecopter 2 laps in 57.47. Daikon 2 laps in 66.02. "30 seconds remaining. Rafflecopter 3 laps in 83.72. Daikon 3 laps in 95.85. 10 seconds remaining. Rafflecopter finished 4 laps in 112.6, please land. Daikon finished 4 laps in 121.33, please land.
Rafflecopter did put up a PB, but he stayed in
Race
19th
over.
place. Also had his fastest lap of the event with a 26.26. So
Next
great
up,
heat
round
there from
13
everybody.
time trial
We're
4,
looking for
with
Leadfingers, Manny
Leadfingers on
himself,
P1,
Tiger, and
Manny
Imperius.
himself on R3, Tiger on R6.
I see
Imperius
someone's
on
feet.
R8.
Oh. So I got some sunshine this weekend. I'm like 40 shades darker than I was a week ago. But I love it. Not really sunburned. I'm just super tan. As a child, I would get super tan. I'm almost the same color as a stupid shirt. Just glad I'm not the. Maybe if I was the same color as a shirt yesterday, I could run for president. Get it? Orange man bad or orange man good? I don't care, but I made an orange man joke. All right. I had an orange t-shirt on yesterday, but this one matches my complexion. My dudes. Okay, Leadfingers kissing his goggles. Interesting strategy, but it could work. So we got Leadfingers, the 13th Algorand pilot, Manny himself, and Imperius about ready to peacock themselves right into this heat. I'm sorry. I'm not commentating this round, just so you know. I'm just talking shit between rounds. All right, my dudes. Yep, no problem. Please, all three of you, give me a holler when you are ready. All right, Manny's touching goggles. Lead fingers, you good? Okay. Imperius, you good? All right, Manny, you set? All right. There's no verbal objections. Arm them up.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Imperius 6.88. Imperius 1 lap in 22.77. Manny himself 1 lap in 23.71. Imperius 2 laps in 44.92. Manny himself 2 laps in 50.32. 60 seconds remaining. Imperius 3 laps in 69.91. Manny himself 3 laps in 73.75. 30 seconds remaining. Imperius 4 laps in 92.53. Manny himself 4 laps in 97.91. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Manny himself finished 4 laps in 97.91. Please land.
There you go. Manny putting up a huge PB. Putting him to, well, he's still in 9th place, but I think that's where he was. Nonetheless, a 97.91. Imperius also putting up a PB, 92.53. So those dudes were absolutely sending
Race
it.
Over.
We're running into race number 5. That's
Next
me,
up,
Shames,
round 13
Nightwing,
time
Sky,
trial
and
5,
King.
with
King's
Shames
out there
on
ready to
R1,
go.
Nightwing on R3, Sky FPV on R6, King on R8.
I don't. Hey, let's go ahead and get round 6 kind of ready to go so we can send it as soon as we're done. Sky, give me a holler when you're ready, or if there's any other verbal objections. We're waiting on Sky. It's okay. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Sky FPV 1.56. Shames 1 lap in 21.95. King 1 lap in 23.47. Sky FPV 1 lap in 31.86. Nightwing 1 lap in 29.63. Shames 2 laps in 43.97. King 2 laps in 47.12. Sky FPV 2 laps in 55.73. 60 seconds remaining. Shames 3 laps in 66.22. King 3 laps in 70.83. Sky FPV 3 laps in 78.59. 30 seconds remaining. Shames 4 laps in 90.5. Sky FPV 4 laps in 101.37. King 4 laps in 94.16. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Shames finished 4 laps in 92.89. Please land. Race over.
All right, let's send number 6. Here we go. I'm just kidding. All right, we got a second. But, yeah, that was awesome.
Next up, round 13 time trial 6, with Amari on R1, Alex FPV on R3, Potato on R6, a drone on R8.
I think I turned my video off. Yep. I am still plugged in. Sky's on the track. He's walking off. We got 5 minutes to start this heat, or to start the next heat, I guess. Or as long as this one's over within 5 minutes, which I feel pretty comfortable with that. We're going to do the 14th round, everybody. All right. Is the track clear? Manny, we good? Safety officer? Good deal. All right, my dudes. Arm them up. We're going fast.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Alex FPV 6.64. Alex FPV 1 lap in 19.77. Potato 1 lap in 21.34. A drone 1 lap in 21.82. Amari 1 lap in 31.28. Alex FPV 2 laps in 39.71. Potato 2 laps in 43.31. 60 seconds remaining. A drone 2 laps in 51.32. Alex FPV 3 laps in 59.96. Amari 2 laps in 60.43. Potato 3 laps in 65.14. Alex FPV 4 laps in 80.26. 30 seconds remaining. Potato 4 laps in 86.94. Amari 3 laps in 87.24.
Yeah. How about a 19.77 from Alex FPV, followed by a 19.94? So not only did he finally get a 19, he got 2 of them. Back to back.
Finish your lap and then land. Amari finished 4 laps in 113.04. Please land.
What batteries were you running?
Potato finished 4 laps in 88. Please land.
Alex FPV just absolutely went off with a 19.77 as the first 19-second lap of the night. But, you know, 1:19 isn't that cool. 2:19s is freaking awesome. All right, guys, we're rolling into round number 14. So we're going to need KB and the other dudes. Let's see, KB, Rocker Guy, and Sturmy on the line now. We have 1 minute to kick this off. No, we're good. You can do it. We made a decision. We love this stuff too much. Teardown will be super easy tonight. Just got to get all the electronics put away, and then we'll be on the road. So I think we'll still be out of here well before 1 a.m. But who has more fun than us? Nobody.
Next up, round 14 time.
All right, Rocker Guy, KB, and Sturmy are on
Rocker Guy on R6.
the line.
Sturmy on R8.
We got a bicycle on the track. Did we lose a quad? Or is he just hanging? All right. Hey, Free, is the track clear? Can you see it? Track is clear. All right. My dudes, any verbal objections? All right, send them.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Rocker Guy 7.99. Stormy 1 lap in 36.1. KB 1 lap in 44.04. 60 seconds remaining. Stormy 2 laps in 65.3. KB 2 laps in 71.71. 30 seconds remaining. Stormy 3 laps in 93.63. KB 3 laps in 97.54. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Stormy finished 4 laps in 123.6. Please land.
All right, that was heat number 1. Let's get going with
Race
heat number
over.
2.
Next up, round 14.
Looking for
time
free
trial
Casardo
2,
and
with speed on
Sidewinder.
R1, Casardo on R6.
We're continuing with the Casardo Daikon battle here. Separated by very, very little. I'm sure Casardo would love to better his time here to put a bit of a gap between himself and Daikon. And then Daikon's going to have a chance to come right back. Clap back in the next heat. So let's see what happens. That last one, Casardo almost didn't even get to fly. Given the old lens, the wipe. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Check in on the chat, see what's happening. Ice Cheetah said hand catch. I think that's a bad idea. I wonder how many are running HD0. Today, there's one pilot running HD0. Yesterday in Street League, there were a handful. But today, Leadfingers is running HD0. Looks absolutely glorious. KB and Lead are for sure. KB in this race has not been on HD0. He's been running analog, maybe for the first time, and flying really well on it. Let's see. We got a Let's Go Detroit in there. Neil Merrick says, Chief coming in with the assist. Let's go. Let's go. I want to make an orange you glad joke. Ha ha ha. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? All right, my dudes. Any verbal objections? All right. Arm them up. We're going fast.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Sidewinder 7.7. Sidewinder 1 lap in 25.26. Free 1 lap in 26.11. Casardo 1 lap in 26.29. Sidewinder 2 laps in 50.3. 60 seconds remaining. Free 2 laps in 52.06. Sidewinder 3 laps in 74.96. Free 3 laps in 78.35. 30 seconds remaining. Sardo 3 laps in 80.9. Sidewinder 4 laps in 99.58. 10 seconds remaining. Free 4 laps in 102.12. Sardo 4 laps in. Finish your lap and then land. Sidewinder finished 4 laps in 99.84. Please land. Free finished 4 laps in 99.33. Please land.
So Sidewinder and Free both bettered their best. Free had 2 of his fastest laps of the entire event, a 23.77, then a 23.31. Casardo had his best lap of the event, a 25.11, and Sidewinder put up a 99.58. Absolutely phenomenal
Race
flying. Let's get heat number 3 out there.
Round 14 time trial 3, with Debits on R1, Rafflecopter on R6, Daikon on R8.
All right, Debits is out. No biggie, man. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, no, fair enough. Sidewinder had a great round. What a round. What a round. All right, so this one's going to be Rafflecopter. Rafflecopter was leaving, and I was like, hey, man, see you later. You done for the night? He's like, yeah, I guess we're done. I'm like, well, we're going to do one more round. He's like, sign me up. So big time shout out to him and his companion, too. I haven't met her officially, but she is a trooper for hanging out super late doing this drone racing thing. We get to sleep in tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Earliest arrival will be noon for tomorrow, so keep that in mind. All right, Rafflecopter's in his OSD, so give him a sec. Rebooting. I think that's like a safety thing or, you know, some sort of, he does that every time. I'm sure he's got a reason for it. No big deal. My dudes, are you ready? All right, arm them up.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Rafflecopter 8.18. Daikon 1 lap in 27.21. Rafflecopter 1 lap in 38.71. Yeah. 60 seconds remaining. Daikon 2 laps in 56.56. Rafflecopter 2 laps in 71.59. 30 seconds remaining. Daikon 3 laps in 82.87. Rafflecopter 3 laps in 97.82. 10 seconds remaining. Daikon 4 laps in 108.6. Finish your lap and then land. Rafflecopter finished 4 laps in 124.54. Please land. Daikon finished 4 laps in 108.89.
All right. Now, Rafflecopter had some rough laps there, but he did end up putting up his best lap of the event with a 26.23. So congratulations there, man. Daikon was not able to string together 3 laps to beat Casardo, so he's going to hold in 17th, being the bubble pilot, unfortunately. But yeah, great effort by both of them. We are rolling into heat number 4. Leadfingers, Manny himself, Tiger, who's not here, and Imperious. Here we go.
Imperious on R8.
We are chooching through these rounds. Man, I love drone racing. I want to see Mr. Potato fly. Have you ever made him fly, Charles? Yeah, you do some flying? Tiny whoop or like whatever? Dude, I love it. Frickin' love it. 3 packs? You got to build him a prig. Dude, that'd be fun. Old guys are good at prigs, I think. Yeah. Like, old guys, were together in this, Over 50. Oh, that's all, huh? Dang. Oh, did he? That's awesome. Yeah. Hey, I know for a fact Hobbywing's all about supporting supportive pilots. I struggle with my rights and left, if you remember. I have a disconnect sometimes between the words I say and my brain just don't compute. Like, I say left, but I mean right, and in my mind I said right. It's wild. It's so out there. I heard I was listening to a podcast, This American Life, and they were talking about dementia patients. Sorry, these guys are ready. They don't want to hear the story.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Whole shot Imperious 6.75. Imperious 1 lap in 22.1. Manny himself 1 lap in 23.32. Leadfingers 1 lap in 26.95. Manny himself 2 laps in 46.24. Imperious 2 laps in 50.04. 60 seconds remaining. Lead Fingers 2 laps in 53.81. Imperious 3 laps in 73.37. Manny himself 3 laps in 74.37. Lead Fingers 3 laps in 78.13. 30 seconds remaining. Imperious 4 laps in 96.33. Manny himself 4 laps in 97.54. 10 seconds remaining. Lead Fingers 4 laps in 103.42. Finish your lap and then land. Imperious finished 4 laps in 99.23, please land. Manny himself finished 4 laps in 98.31, please land. Lead Fingers finished 4 laps in 101.59, please land.
Manny himself with another PB, a 97.54, putting him in 10th, just ahead of Lead Fingers with a 98.61. Manny and Imperious both had their hottest laps of the event. Manny with a 22.91, Imperious with a 22.10. So lots of chooch there. Moving into heat number 5, that's me, Nightwing, Sky FPV, and King.
Nightwing on R3, Sky FPV on R6, King on R8. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Hole shot King 6.92. King 1 lap in 23.26. Nightwing 1 lap in 24.42. Sky FPV 1 lap in 23.19. Shames 1 lap in 22.16. King 2 laps in 46.09. Nightwing 2 laps in 48.5. 60 seconds remaining. Shames 2 laps in 43.62. Sky FPV 2 laps in 49.11. King 3 laps in 71.6. Nightwing 3 laps in 72.6. 30 seconds remaining. Shames 3 laps in 72.45. Sky FPV 3 laps in 82.75. King 4 laps in 96.16. 10 seconds remaining. Nightwing 4 laps in 102.97. Finish your lap and then land. Shames finished 4 laps in 98.68, please land. King finished 4 laps in 101.85, please land. Nightwing finished 4 laps in 103.94, please land.
Had the old 2146. That was fun. Frick. Just had to screw it all up.
Race over. Next up round 14 time trial 6, with Amari on R1, Alex FPV on R3, Potato on R6, a drone on R8. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 4. Hole shot Amari 6.68. Amari 1 lap in 20.98. Potato 1 lap in 21.56. Adrone 1 lap in 23.41. Amari 2 laps in 41.03. Potato 2 laps in 42.92. "60 seconds remaining. Amari 3 laps in 63.43. Potato 3 laps in 65.04. "30 seconds remaining. Amari 4 laps in 84.28. Potato 4 laps in 87.09. "10 seconds remaining. Amari 4 laps in 85.84. Potato 4 laps in 87.2. Finish your lap and then land. Amari finished 4 laps in 87.02, please land. Potato finished 4 laps in 88.41, please land.
All right, I guess to the live stream, we are done. We're going to shut this sucker down. To everyone here on site, we're done. We're going to shut this sucker down. Thank you to everyone for checking it all out. We're going to be back tomorrow. Sorry, I took my chair away. We're going to start streaming sometime early afternoon. We're going to be doing some 1v1s as practice for the bracket. It sounds like there will only be a top 16 bracket tomorrow because people are afraid of these hands. So a lot of people are going home. They'd rather drive on July 4th than race with their buddies. It's okay. It's going to be hot. I get it. But, yeah, so live stream. Check us out tomorrow afternoon at some point. The finals will be tomorrow night, ending around 9:30, so probably beginning around 7 p.m. Hope to see you then. For everyone here at the event, check the chat for the finite details about tomorrow. I'll get back to you. I'll be up pretty late tonight collating everything. For cleanup, if you would, just sweep the pit tent, and let's go ahead and get all the trash thrown away tonight so that tomorrow we don't have double the trash to throw away, please. That would be awesome. Thank you, guys.